watch that also calls Chicago home is a young man that has really burst on the national scene in Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis grew 7 inches about a year and a half ago, and so he has guard skills, and a big man's body will be a tremendous asset to the Kentucky Wildcats next season.
Thanks, Bob. Last year at this moment, nobody knew who Anthony Davis was. Now he is here in the McDonald's All-American Game. How do you best describe your journey?
It's been a great journey. Coming in the same place last year, I would never thought I was going to be a McDonald's All-American. Now, it's a dream come true. Especially now it's in my hometown, and I'm here to put on a show for the fans and my friends and family.
Like he got hit.
Zeller finds Davis down the lane, and Anthony Davis throws it down. He wasn't doing that when he was a point guard 2 years ago.
Well, Anthony Davis showing you what people in Lexington will see for the next couple years.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of the McDonald's.
Thanks, Doc.
Oh, thank you.
Busy man right here.
All right, Quinn, thanks very much. And Doc Rivers, I'm certain, is comfortable allowing his son to be coached, considering where he's going to be next year. You were in that atmosphere, obviously, at Duke. What's in front of him?
Well, I think the biggest challenge for Austin, as you see Anthony Davis right there, another big jam, is Austin Rivers is one of the best scorers in the country right now.
Marcus will be playing at Kentucky for John Calipari next year.
Yeah, we saw Marcus this past summer at the Peach Jam AAU event, and he literally took over the championship game.
I mean, there's a little Peach Jam right there.
He is so fast from north to south with the basketball next year. They also lose Noel Smith and Kyle Singler because they're seniors. He's going to be expected to carry a lot of that load.
Bucket at one end by Quinn Cook, his future backcourt mate at Duke, and then the answer by Marcus Teague, who's Jeff's younger brother, here at the table as well. So, those of us that actually remember you at St. Joe's Metuchen back when we were taking balls out of peach baskets. The Jersey guys won't get offended when you talk about coming home. And speaking of Jersey, here's Michael Gilchrist at the free throw line, a 3-time state player of the year in New Jersey, played at St. Patrick's, and part of the 4 players in this McDonald's All-American game tonight going to Kentucky.
I've gotten a chance to see Gilchrist play a ton, coached by a really good coach, Kevin Boyle from St. Patrick's, New Jersey. And the best thing I like about Gilchrist is the fact that he will take the challenge every single game to guard the other team's best player. And then also, he'll give you 20, 25 points, but also more importantly, he'll give you 15, 20 rebounds as well, on top of doing it on the defensive end.
And being efficient with it. Got a chance to watch a game that he played Winter Park against Austin Rivers' team, which you were on the call for that one, and he took over.
Kabongo sets up Zeller. Offensive rebound inside is Kyle Wiltshire. Guess where he's going next year? Kentucky. But putting him alongside Amir Williams could greatly impact how Ohio State plays.
Yeah, but if Jared Sullinger follows the path of a lot of Ohio State players, he's gone. Going pretty hard at one another.
Wayne Blackshear with the takeaway and the conversion at the other end by Anthony Davis, the number 2 player. Our ESPNU Top 100, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 3-point play.
It's so amazing about Anthony Davis that about a year and a half ago, he was 6'3". Now, almost being 7 foot tall, he still has the ability to put the ball on the ground and still very cerebral, like a point guard, understands timing and spacing.
He said, I was between 6'2" and 6'3". I said, and you're how tall now? There he is, throwing it down. He said, well, I'm closing in on 6'10". He grew 7 to 8 inches in 1 year and went from being a point guard to a power forward. And he is a tremendous ball handler as a result for a player his size.
He's a guy that can put the ball down the ground, run your team, also can knock down shots.
They're coming through picks. They're hitting one another. And the offense is definitely slowed.
A little skyhook from Kyle Wiltshire. All of a sudden, Kareem was in the McDonald's All-American game. Another dunk for the future Tar Heel, James McAdoo. And then Wiltshire does it again. As Quinn Cook, guarded by Austin Rivers, they'll be playing alongside one another next year in Durham.
And he's so comfortable in the low block as you look at Kyle Wiltshire right there with the sky hook. just takes his time, does a really good job, and that's great extension on the hook shot.
Well, and I don't understand why more young players, particularly post players, don't use that. Because what you're doing, you're taking what the defense gives you. It's at a high release point. You can get your off arm against the defender.